A very good morning, children. Hope you all are fine and staying safe at home. Did you all get your text? Today we are going to learn English. So, this is your English text for this year. Now, you need to keep your text and a 4-line notebook with you. Keep your text and notes covered and label it and keep it neat and clean. So, let's start. Our first chapter, that is a story of Joe, the baby caterpillar. You know what a caterpillar is? Yes, maybe some of you know. Let's see what a caterpillar is at the end of the story. So, first I'll tell you the story of Joe, the baby caterpillar. So, the caterpillar is a baby, and what is the name of the caterpillar? It is Joe. So, it was summer, and what is the weather in the summer? It is so hot. Now, Joe was crawling on the leaves and eating the green leaves. It crawled and started eating all the leaves. Now, the season changed into autumn. And what happens in autumn? The leaves turns yellow. Now, after eating so much, Joe was feeling so tired. It wanted to play but was not able. It was so slow. So, it was so tired and it thought of finding a comfortable place to take a rest. Now, Joe found a grapevine. What is a grapevine? Grapevine is a plant on which grapes grow. So, it found a comfortable place on a bunch of a grapevine. And it started to sleep. Before sleeping, Joe formed a blanket, a soft blanket, and under that she went for sleeping. You know what is a blanket? When you feel cold, you also wrap under the blanket. So, Joe also started sleeping under the blanket. Now, the season changed into winter. What happens in winter? Yes, the snow starts falling and the leaves of this grapevine also was covered with snow. But Joe didn't even know anything. It was so sleeping, it was so tired and it was keeping on sleeping. After winter, the season changed into spring. The sun came out, the leaves and the plants came out after a long sleep. And now Joe was feeling warm. It slowly stretched out from the blanket. When you wake up in the morning, you also stretch yourself. In the same way, Joe also stretched. And you know what happened? The blanket cracked. It broke out. Joe came out slowly to see what is happening around, and now Joe had turned into a beautiful butterfly. Now, where is the caterpillar? The caterpillar has changed into a beautiful butterfly with colorful wings. It's able to fly now. Joe was very happy. So, this is the story of Joe, the baby caterpillar. Hope you understood now what a caterpillar is. The butterfly lays eggs and the eggs hatches to become a caterpillar. After some days, the caterpillar again turns into a beautiful butterfly. Now, let's read the book together. Open your textbooks. I will be reading. You need to listen carefully. You can take a pencil or point out your finger wherever I am reading. Now, let's read it together. It was summer. Joe, the baby caterpillar, crawled slowly and nibbled the green leaves. You know what is crawling? How do they crawl? You know how the caterpillar crawls. And nibbled. Nibbled means taking small bites of the green leaves. You can see that the caterpillar is saying, I am so hungry. Joe ate during summer days. Then came autumn. Autumn is another season. The green leaves turned yellow. Jo wanted to play, but she was slow. Jo is telling to herself, I'm so tired. I have been crawling for many days now. So she wanted to take a rest. Jo is very tired now. She wants to play, but is she able to play? No, she is so slow. Jo found a cozy place in the branches of a grapevine. She quickly made a soft blanket for herself. Now you can see in the picture how Jo made a blanket for herself, and you can see a grapevine. What is a grapevine? I told you before that it is a plant where grapes grow. So she started sleeping. I'm very sleepy. So Jo started sleeping. Soon it was winter. Now the season changed from autumn to winter. The grapevines were covered with snow. You can see in the picture itself the leaves covered with snow. Jo was fast asleep within her blanket. Did she know that snow came and the leaves are covered with snow? No. Jo kept on sleeping inside her blanket. In spring, the sun came out with its bright sunbeams. The plants woke up from their long winter sleep. The birds sang their lovely songs. Now the season changed from winter to spring. And in spring what happened? The sun came out with its bright sunbeams. What do you mean by sunbeams? The sun shone brightly. The plants woke up from their long winter sleep. Even the plants were having a sleep because it was winter and it is covered with snow. The birds sang their lovely songs. They could hear the birds singing. Now the season changed. First it was summer, then autumn, then came winter, and now the season is spring. Jo began to feel very warm. Her blanket was very thick. You can see now the blanket how it is. She stretched her body inside the blanket. How did she do? She stretched, and you can see the blanket breaking. Now Jo is saying, oh, my blanket has cracked. Cracked means broke. Jo came out to greet spring, but she had changed completely. Now, can you see the caterpillar? What can you see in the picture? Yes, Jo has turned into a beautiful butterfly. You can see her colorful wings and she is able to fly. She is saying, I have become a butterfly. Now I have colorful wings. See, I can fly. Now this is the story of Jo the baby caterpillar. Now you have understood what a caterpillar is and how a caterpillar turns into a beautiful butterfly. Let's do an activity. In page number 1, you can see an activity there. Take a paper, cut it into a circle and draw a beautiful butterfly. Then paste it onto a thick cardboard and you can use it as a tea mat. After doing this activity, ask your parents to take a picture and send it to me. Now the next page, in page number 2, a butterfly is given. You can draw the join the dots and color the butterfly beautifully. So I hope you understood the story Jo the baby caterpillar. So do the activities, read the book 5 times. That's all for today. Thank you.